Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Live from the House of Glory Arena in Jamaica, Queens, New York Wrestle Media and Turnbuckle Tabloid presents to you the annual Love Fest known as Turnbuckle Tabloid's 2026 Tabby Awards. The host of this year's Tabby Awards is Jay Santee, Ariana, and Mike. Appearing on this year's show, John Cena, Bad Bunny, John Moxley, Tony Khan, Nick Khan, Shaka Khan, the WCW Nitro Girls, Swerve Strickland, MJF, the cast of Love Island, Blackpink, Bret Hart, the Harlem Boys Choir, Sabrina Carpenter, and Vince McMahon. And now, the 2026 Tabby Awards with your host, Jay Santee.
Thank you everybody for being here at the 2026 Tabby Awards. I'd like to say that this year has been not only a fantastic time for us here at Turnbuckle Tabloid, but also for the conglomeration known as New York Wrestle Media. You guys who have been a part of our ridiculousness, our buffoonery, but also fun and entertaining content. We want to thank you, the viewers, the listeners, and those who follow us. You guys are amazing. And we wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you very much for please doing your part and doing a great, great job of helping support us down the line. More to come, of course. It's beautiful to see all the wrestlers who are in the audience tonight. Shout out to you guys. You guys were amazing this past year. You brought us such joy, such love, and such entertainment this past year. So this awards ceremony would not be here without you. I want to thank you guys. But you do know, backstage, I heard someone say they were tired of the politics, and I had to remind them, buddy, this is wrestling. The only thing more political than our locker room is the congressional hearings, and even they cut better promos than NXT locker rooms, right? All right, guys? Had so many surprising turns in wrestling. I'm starting to think creative is starting to take notes from the Epstein Island flight manifest. Ooh. I tried to explain some of this year's storylines to my mother. She just like nodded and say, so it's like really aggressive week on The View where everyone is on steroids. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. Look. Winning a Tabby Award is a huge deal. It means you're officially more over than whoever's the Ring of Honor television champion, whoever you are, right? You know, they say wrestling is fake. We don't like to use the F word here, but you know, it's true. They say wrestling is fake. But you ever heard a conversation with an indie wrestler and a promoter who's holding out on payouts? Yeah. There's nothing fake about that conversation. Any cat lovers here? I saw an AI video where a cat was winning a wrestling match by pinfall. Immediately, I knew it was fake because his finisher should have been a submission hold called the cat nap. That's where he lays on your lap and purrs until you both fall asleep. I see a lot of wrestlers are starting to get into cooking or food eating shows. Yeah, for many wrestlers, that's probably the only way they could get any heat. Am I right? Am I right, guys? And finally, to be successful in this business, you have to have many things going for you. Looks, talent, timing, and of course, a personality, right? And if that doesn't work out for you guys, you could always become president of the United States. Before we begin the awards presentation of the evening, I want to bring to the stage two people who have been such a strong part of New York Wrestle Media, the hosts of History and Headlocks. One brings style, presentation, looks, and just pure elegance. And the other one is Mike. Bringing up to the stage, my co-host for the evening, Ariana, and our guy, Whole Milk Mike. What's going on, people? Are we off? Turn your mics on. Everybody's mic on? Everybody's mics on? Oh, no, you're not mic on. You're not mic'd on. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Oh, my God. What an opening. What an opening, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to fall asleep until you call my name.
I told you.
I was heating up my coffee.
I told you it was going to be awful, ladies and gentlemen. It is hacky at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. But nevertheless, our guys are here from History and Headlocks. Thank you guys for stopping in and helping out with the Tabbies this year.
Absolutely.
Honored.
This year's Tabbies was a bit strange as the nominations went out and saw a presence that I did not think would be as strong as I thought it would be. But, well, you'll see when it comes to the nominees and such. So, yeah. Ariana, what was your thoughts on the past year in wrestling? Like, any standouts for you?
The biggest standout would be WWE taking a big old shit on itself.
Okay, that'll do it.
That shocked me. Like, they just, as soon as they started their Netflix era, it just went all downhill for them.
Yeah, I had such high hopes for it as well. It was just like, probably they're rejuvenating themselves, trying to get something going, getting the fan base behind them, and yeah, they pretty much shit the bed. Mike, what was the biggest thing that pissed you off the past year or such?
I was going to say, do you want me to try to be the positive person in this of this trio?
At all, no.
Be honest, be transparent.
Kind of like your camera right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how I'm today, but I'm looking ghostly.
What's the question, Jay? What's the biggest shit? What they answered?
Oh, that sounds horrible. What was the biggest disappointment for you the past year and such?
I mean, John Cena's heel turn. Thank you, Dwayne, for that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trevor Scott, for being a mark to expose all of us other marks.
Yeah. That just didn't seem to go well, did it? I mean,
not one had a good start, and then shit middle, confusing end.
Well, to be fair, did we really think that was a great idea to do that to him, especially his last year in the
No.
company? I mean, come on.
It had
I-
the potential, you know. For me, it had the potential just to be something different, right? But god damn it, like it just as soon as it started, they just flushed it
Yeah.
down the toilet. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
they were like, let's do this, and then it was like, so now what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, we turned the appeal. Now what?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. It was like, yeah, now what?
Mhm.
But speaking of now what's going to happen to us here on the Tabby Award, because it opens us up to our first nominees, ladies and gentlemen. And the first nominee is Breakout Star of the Year. And this was interesting. Although a lot of them are known and recognized and such, um, the nominees here actually became fodder for not only social media but wrestling fans alike. Everybody jumped in and was happy to see them excel this past year. So the nominees are Stephanie Vacour, Braun Breaker, Penta, and Willow Nightingale. Any surprises here for you, Ari?
Willow? I
Really?
think Willow, like I feel like Willow had her breakout year already.
You
She
thought it would
was
have been
just,
2024?
like maybe 2024, maybe even 2024. I would say was her breakout year. You know, she really. I mean, yes, she was more involved in a lot of storylines in 2025, but I feel like the work she did before that is what brought her to that point.
Mike, who's one here that you were surprised as well, though it made the list?
I'm surprised to see Penta make the final four when it came down to pretty much switching companies, getting a bigger push than what he did in the other companies, and pretty much his whole run, the whole entire year was pretty much up and down, multiple title shots, being in the big spots, but overall, just his popularity increased from where it was in AEW to now in WWE.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way, especially when it came to the fact that he is a Latin luchador, and it takes a minute for WWE fans to warm up to that kind of thing. I think the only exception maybe would have been Rey Mysterio because he was already known in WCW. But he gravitated to them, and he became a standout this year. So let's see who gets the Tabby Award for Breakout Star of the Year, and that will be. I don't have a drum roll. Damn, that sucks. All right. Anyway, it's Willow Nightingale. There we go. The person in which Ari thought was had already had her moment. Like, yeah.
She's already finished.
Surprises here, Mike?
I mean, I will say for her this past year, she definitely stepped up to a more main eventer level because she was involved in with the men's storyline as well as the big one with the Death Riders. So pretty much well deserved in this category for Miss Willow.
I thought the Anarchy in the Arena match was where she really showed that she could hang with the big boys, as they would say.
Yep.
But congratulations to Widow Nightingale getting your Tabby Award here. It's a nice artwork, I guess, image. I don't know what to say. I really should make one though. I should make a Tabby and just have it around, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to me for catching all the graphics for you to use.
Can you wait till the credits run at the end? At least you get the credit there. Shit. You gotta get your flowers now, Mike. Thanks.
I don't know what you do. You don't give me a warning.
I don't know what I do either. By the way, all the stuff that you saw in the intro was done this morning.
At 1 in the morning?
No, actually it was happening about 12 o'clock or 11, 12 o'clock. Yeah. And then I had to rush for that. That'll be a morning. Yeah, so
morning for me.
Yeah. It was let's just say it was expedited very quickly. So next nominees are Surprising move of the year, the biggest event. Sorry, was the shocking moment of the year. So, um, out of these four nominees, was there anyone else that could have made this list, Ariana? Do you think?
Mm, probably not. Because I'm trying to think of AEW. Like AEW didn't have a lot of the shocking moments. It just had standout moments, I guess. So a lot of I think WWE was relying on those shocking moments to kind of get fans to invest into their product a little more again. So it was like shock after shock after shock with them.
Yeah, they were just clamoring for anything.
Right.
That was definitely a WWE crutch. We need viral moments, everybody. We need something to get the people talking on social media so we can say, hey, how many people in the world are watching these clips? Over 5 million? Great.
Right, exactly.
I mean, for AEW, I would say maybe the John Moxley board incident. I don't know, with the nails.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was
That was visually shocking.
visual gross, as some others may say. Was it the
like
board?
Storyline shocking? No, not so much.
Right.
Was it the board going into like the nails going into, or the fact of them trying to pull it out was more of the
That was rough.
Definitely how quick they were. Like, oh shit, hold on, get out of his back,
I'm gonna say that I agree. I don't think there was anything really happening elsewhere that could have been considered shocking. Maybe Trick Williams winning the TNA title. Maybe. I mean, other than that, nah, not really. I think this is what really does it here. And your winner of the shocking moment of the year goes to the Cena heel turn. Any surprises here, Mike?
Not really. This was arguably one of the most shocking moments of the year, and it only happened in February. It just shows you that after this whole year, this moment stands out to the test of time of nobody saw this coming, nobody thought this would ever happen, and pretty much afterwards, Cena's faces was all our reactions to this entire year.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who aren't into wrestling or stop watching wrestling was like, did I just hear John Cena is bad now?
Yeah, and it's always this image.
the meme that sells it all. Ari, is there like did my second thing would have probably been AJ Lee. What about you?
No. Everybody was saying, "Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back. She must be coming back. She's coming back." So when she came back, it's like, "Oh, she came back."
that keeps it simple.
You know what it is? I mean, Cena was the one.
No, the reason why I would have thought AJ was like, they always saying she's coming back, and then like it's always a fart and a win, and that's it. You never really get it. Then when it finally happened, maybe not the biggest pop you would have thought, but okay. I know everybody else was more.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, it could have been worse. It could have been when Danhausen came out. Woof. By the way, what was your thoughts on what did you guys get to see the highlights of that of Danhausen walking out?
I think I would rather have seen Chris Jericho's dead body fall out the box than actually see Danhausen walk out that box.
People were talking about, it should have been Jericho. I was like, do you really think Jericho would have done that? That's the way he makes his return?
Just imagine opening the crate and just his limp dead body just falls to the floor. It's like, ta-da!
Right. Yeah, right.
Honestly, I mean, Danhausen was like the most obvious in terms of a wrestler.
Of stupidness to come out the crate?
In a box. But I was a part of me that was like, watch this be some stupid ad for like WrestleMania or
that could have been it too. Right, yeah, that could have been it.
Like Vegas girls were gonna come out of the box or some shit, you know.
You were close. You had
there were girls.
Gene
Yeah.
Simmons cosplaying girls. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you pretty much had. But
shout out to somebody on Twitter that said one of those girls is going to main event WrestleMania 50. And they're gonna look back like I was a Danhausen girl or something, whatever the hell they're gonna call it.
Yeah, that kind of that pretty much. Can you imagine? Imagine it is like one of those Evolve girls that was underneath that shit. Like it's interesting. Next nominee.
It'd be nuts.
Next nominee is Rising Star of 2026. Rising Star, Mike. Who we got up there?
2025. What year? I know it's
2025.
Yeah.
Who you got up there, Mike?
Definitely give a shout out to both Javon and Soul, who definitely rose to the occasion in NXT. But when Megan Bayne finally showed up on AEW, dominant from the beginning, it's still dominant to this day. I think she has one loss to her record, and everything else is pretty much her killing everybody.
I'm one that have seen Megan Bayne in person, and yeah, I always thought she had Star written all over. What's your thoughts, Ari?
Absolutely. I remember the first time I saw her at Outlaw, like 2021, and I said, "Wow, this is a real life Wonder Woman." Literally right before our eyes, and I'm like, "Why is she in the indie scene still?"
Yeah.
Why is she not somewhere bigger right now? Like, she's got the look, she's got the gimmick, the aura, the talent in the ring. I mean, maybe her mic skills aren't the best, but who needs the mic skills when you look like that? You know?
I mean, look at that picture. I mean, damn.
And listen,
in my opinion, she should have been the breakout star of the year.
When you think about it, though, right? Like you mentioned with her in the indies, it wasn't like she was not wearing the same shit that she has on now. She was carrying all that gear. Like she invested in it in the indies.
Right.
Yeah, she sure did.
If you're gonna be a star, look like a star, right? That's what they say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the winner of this year's Tabby Award for Rising Star goes to. Oh, let's get bouncy, people. It's Javon Evans. I have to say that I've been saying it for a while. Although I've seen this kind of wrestler before, there's something about him that's actually like been getting the attention of more people on. Hell, Kevin Nash even made a comment about him recently and such. So
not a good one.
Yeah, I think you should get rid of the 6'7" thing. I think the 6'7" thing is dead. I think they should get rid of that. But stick with the bouncy. Mike, what's your thoughts about Javon Evans?
Definitely very envious of this dude because I'm 7 years older than him. So and a lot of the shit that he does makes me feel very about myself. Yeah, that too. But ceiling's high for this kid, and I mean, this dude crazy to think he only started wrestling at 16. As people in my household really love to make noises at the wrong, appropriate time.
That's right. Don't worry about it. It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm shout out to that punk Isaac. Isaac was the one who actually put me onto him in years prior and such. And I was like, okay, I can see something possible here happening. But for him to get to now where he's at now, he was in the Elimination Chamber match last night as such as it's the testament of how they're backing him and such. Ari, you're gonna believe that Megan would be the close second?
I would say yes, she was definitely a close second because she finally came in when people were like, "Where is she? She's supposed to be signed, but where is she?" And then she finally made that debut, and it was like she came in running, just straight into it, straight kicking ass, like Mike was saying earlier, just killing everybody. And sorry for all the movement, trying to adjust this laptop. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought that she could have been the breakout star of the year, if you were going to be honest, too, over Willow, but she didn't make that cut. So
By the way, there was a lot of nominations that went up there, guys. And you, the viewers, the listeners, come next year. There's going to be a lot more distributions of where you guys gonna find the nominees, so you could put your input in on who should be nominated for the Tabby Awards for next year. That means Mike is going to have double work to do next year. Mike, let's go! Woo-hoo! Good job, Mike. Next up,
I'll try to help next year.
a tag team faction.
I just got to see how y'all do this.
Yeah. You got to see how we. Don't worry, we'll get you in the fold. Once you start getting into the whole social thing, we'll get you in the fold. Tag team or faction of the year. We have the Callis fam. We got the Wyatt Six. We have the Vision, and then we have the Hurt People. That's what we have up there. Who is missing from here?
As far
Death Riders?
Death Riders, yeah, but I think like they definitely fell on the annoying side this past year, only because of their storyline, where it did really make a lot of people happy. But now it's one of those weird effects where it's like where it's not the main event. Now we can tolerate them, but that's wrestling for you. But now with these four, it's definitely a mixed bag. I'm surprised how much votes the Wyatt Six got. But I mean, when they're pretty much the only team that defended their belts consistently the whole year, I mean, you will get votes. So,
I don't know. Yeah, I guess with the Wyatts is because of the appeal, the look, and such.
right.
How they killed everybody at the end of Raw one year and such. So it's like, baby, I really am impressed. Not impressed, but I'm really am enjoying the fact how much I don't like the Callis family, but that's what you're supposed to not like.
Right. I mean, there's so many of them.
Right. Adi, does it remind you of like the Heenan family with all the people that he would recruit? Is she? Hello? Yeah.
Yes, Heenan family, because he had everybody and their mother. And he always got the biggest dudes, right? He always had these big, strong guys, and then a few of the mid-carders that had the potential to be champions, which looking back now was really just I don't know.
Yeah, he always seemed to
anyway,
yeah, he always seemed to like know how to latch. He was like a lead. You know how to latch himself onto somebody. I think Ari's having tech issues over there.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm having some major delays over here. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Jump out. It's fine. It's all right.
I'm just trying to close out some tabs. Maybe that.
Thankfully, we're not live. That's we're not live. Everything is pre-recorded. They'll do that. Yeah. So I have to say I'm very pleased that how much I loathe the Callis family. So,
in a good way.
In a good way. That's I guess that's how it's supposed to be, in a good way. So
but meanwhile, it's like I don't kind of like a love-hate relationship because like cut half this faction in half, and you got the best wrestlers in the world with one of the best managers in the world.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what it is. So let's see who our winner of team or faction of the year goes to. And that'll be well. If it's the guy I can't stand, the Callis family. By the way, sorry that I pretty much blocked mostly of Kyle Fletcher's face, but I had to put the trophy somewhere.
I mean, it's perfectly placed, weirdly enough. But meanwhile, like, look at this picture. Like, this is like maybe like 25% of the family.
You know what's funny? You know what this looks like? This looks like this image looks like if they're like a comedy troupe, if they're doing improv.
Naked.
Huh?
And Kyle just showed up naked.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Are we better?
I think so. I switched browsers, so hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are not glitching on me either because you guys were like,
Oh shit.
You're better now.
Adi, the Callis family one. I said this picture reminds me of like a comedy troupe, like an improv group or something like that.
I'm just laughing because Kyle looks like naked when you like glance at it because he's only got his pink tights and boots on and nothing else, and everyone is in all black basically.
Full gear.
So he just looks like he's butt ass naked. Like,
and then you get hit your Sarah in the middle, just being a creeper with this mask on.
I know, right? Like, why are you looking like so
weird? Why you looking so weird?
I mean, when you got Archer in the back doing like the rock and roll arms,
and Rocky trying to flex
whatever muscle he has.
Yeah. Is this a well-deserved win for the Callis family?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like I said, love to hate him. I'm a fan of it, especially him. It's just, I don't know, something screams at me, fuck this guy, and I can't wait for him to get his ass whipped. But you gotta, like I said, they stacked the deck. He's got the best fucking crew around.
Yeah, and they've been standing strong compared to like the Vision that has fallen apart right before our very eyes.
Right.
This faction might last like another 5 years.
Yeah, with
new people inserted and exported out.
Yeah, the Vision is screwed, bro.
And they got so many people, and let's not forget that Callis family still has people on the bench right now injured.
Yeah.
Only 25% in this picture of the family.
And Trent Barretta came out of nowhere last night on Collision. I was like, oh, he's still alive.
Well, look at here. Hello, Trent. Unfortunately, this is the part of the show where we have to say goodbye to those who we lost in 2025.
Oh, Lord.
We have to say, thank you for the memories. Thank you for what all you've done. And take the time to say, we're going to miss you. So to those we lost, this is for you.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, dog. Oh no, when this happened, niggas dying dead, ain't never died before. Jesus, why? Ain't nobody tell his dumb ass to die. The fuck going on? Can't believe this. Did he have insurance? God, no. Goddamn, now we gotta make a GoFundMe, cause his broke ass ain't have no money. This nigga was too broke to die. Why you leave us with all your bills? Nigga, I wanna wake you up just to kill you again. You broke, bitch. You was always a piece of shit. Jesus, why you take him? You know you don't want him. This nigga gone. Oh shit, this nigga dead. He dead. Gone, ain't coming back. Setting up a GoFundMe just to bury his ass. Click the link. This nigga dead. And he ain't leave shit in the past. Oh shit, this nigga dead. He dead. Gone, ain't coming back. Setting up a GoFundMe just to bury his ass. Click the link. This nigga dead.
I pretty much believe that that's going to get flagged on YouTube.
Those lyrics alone.
Especially with the first clip of I Show Speed, and you already hear the end, you're like, oh.
You know what you should have added?
Who's that?
Vince McMahon crashing out, literally.
Oh, damn.
Well, that was this year. That was 2 years.
That
Ah,
was
yes.
last year.
Oh, the accident happened last year. Yeah, she's right. Yeah.
Footage came out this year, but that happened the same day Hulk Hogan died, no?
I believe so. Yeah, I
Imagine
think
you
it
would have
was.
lost those two at the same time.
I'm coming with you.
Oh my goodness.
Me.
Oh man. Yeah, it wasn't done intentionally, but like the first clip when the beat drops is like maybe that might get flagged. Maybe.
But it's such a great song.
It'd be even funnier if somebody tagged I Show Speed and said, "Look at what these people did to you."
the fact that there's actually a full song is just remarkable to me. I actually have it on rotation on my phone. Like I have it kind of loop. To all those we lost in 2025, we salute you. Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Not Hulk Hogan.
Next up, next nomination, match of the year. Match of the year, guys. We have the triple threat match of WrestleMania with the ladies. We have Cena and AJ at Crown Jewel. We have the SmackDown Tag Team Triple Threat, and we have the big one at Evolution.
Revolution.
Sorry. Was there anything missing here?
I don't know. I mean, Moxley and Paige from All in Texas, was a very close one, but because it kind of reminds me of the Cody and Roman match where it's like Avengers Assemble. Let's make sure the Death Riders don't win. Let's have Bryan Danielson run out. Let's have Darby come from the ceiling, which was one of those like crazy visuals. But again, the match was solid and nothing was out of place in that match for me.
Ariana, in hindsight, was there a lot of AEW matches that could have been on here as well?
Oh my god, I think there's countless of AEW matches that could have been in this. Which ones? Honestly, I don't even know because there's been so many that you would have to like go back and watch pay-per-views or Dynamites, even Dynamites, because they've been knocking some matches out of the park this past year. So
yeah, I've been telling people, I said, if you're not really caring about storylines, just watch AEW for the matches. That's one thing I can say. You're gonna have a good time, have fun watching those matches. It's fine. You'll be okay with that.
Exactly.
Let's see who is the Tabby Award winner for Match of the Year. Well. An AEW contender. They were the only ones that was there. The nominee, Fletcher versus Ospreay. I am very happy that this one won. This was one of those matches that I actually sat back and enjoyed without judgment. I was like, this is cool as hell.
Yeah, man. I mean, the whole show, that whole pay-per-view was top notch to me. But when this match happened, it was like, damn, what more can they do? And then they pulled this match out, and they just, from start to finish, the standoff on the top of the cage was a great visual. All the blood that was just shed in this match, and then the very end with the attack on his neck so he can take a step away from wrestling was just so well done.
Yeah. Mike, which one do you think here would have been a close second?
I definitely would give a close second to the women from WrestleMania because I definitely thought Io, Rhea, and Bianca definitely pretty much almost killed each other just to make sure that everybody gave them all the credit in the world because all three of them are the best female wrestlers going. Not to exclude some of the women from AEW, but those three are definitely at the top of their game.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out and an honorable mention for a match that I really enjoyed last year as well. It was a nominee, but didn't get voted in for the final four. I was a big fan of LA Knight versus Matt Cardona in the tournament. I thought it was a great mesh of two vets, and that was the match that was on SmackDown. I thought it was a great match for two vets who pretty much was ring savvy, knew each other very well, and that was a match that I believe that was in November. I thought that was one that I could say kudos to as well. But nonetheless,
Respectfully, you give that match a lot of credit. Meanwhile, I
I
thought it was
love
just
that.
okay. I thought it was just an okay
I
TV
love it.
match.
I love it. I really do. I really did. And it gave it its time frame beautifully. I thought it was beautifully done. But yeah. Other than that, congratulations to the winner, Fletcher's and Osprey. Kudos to you, gentlemen. Kudos.
I mean, I want to piggyback off what Ariana said. A lot of Dynamites, you can probably get match of the year candidates just on that one show alone. It's every week something different.
Yeah, that's that, and you know it's true. I guess you're gonna be busy this year, right, Mike? You're gonna be busy.
Maybe no Dynamite matches or TV matches included. It has to be pay-per-view exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's what we're doing now.
Do we
Okay.
have separate categories then?
Best Dynamite match of the year.
Right.
Pay-per-view
That's
match
what-
of the year, TV match of the year.
That's let's
WWE
put
wouldn't stand a chance.
I'm over here trying to minimize nominees, and you guys are ready to expand more. All right,
She wants more categories.
no problem. Next up, event of the year. There we go. See, that qualifies. You see, BLEs, right? That goes to show. AEW's All in Texas, Double or Nothing, Evolution, and SummerSlam. So we pretty much got a fair and balanced one here. SummerSlam was hit or miss for me. I was more surprised at how good the WWE Evolution was, especially after a disastrous first run that they had with it prior. Ari, what's your thoughts about the nominees here?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you about SummerSlam. It was just for 2 nights. We had hopes that it would have been a bigger event, better event, and it really wasn't. It really wasn't. I would say I didn't get to watch Evolution. I meant to and I forgot, but you know, I was happy that they got such a great show considering how bad the buildup was.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible. Both AEW shows. I mean, we know the caliber of pay-per-view they give us. It's just banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
Yeah, especially when they're 8 hours long. Of course, they better get.
You're gonna get every dollar's worth out of those shows.
And they're gonna squeeze that building out until they can get it right to the 11:59 mark. They're gonna squeeze it.
Yep, until the building's like, all right, y'all gotta go.
And pretty much AEW All In Texas was pretty much their own WrestleMania, and and a lot of the people on the roster made it feel like that. And it being a 7-hour show, it definitely a lot of the matches definitely were like I'll say took their time, but not that it felt out of place on that show.
Sure enough, and they went head to head with WWE show that same night, didn't they? Right?
Well, no, they went on way earlier in the afternoon.
But it went over.
But it went,
the last hour.
It went over
into the show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was shit. They knew what the hell they were doing with that shit.
Oh yeah, like get them in and keep them.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's give you something good before you see Goldberg face Gunther.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna switch my freaking channel for that.
Yeah, it was in a rush.
And what was it, Ari?
I was not gonna change my channel for that. No way.
Believe me, Gunther didn't want to change his channel either. He didn't want to be there. He was fine.
I don't think Goldberg wanted to be there.
Ariana would be that person that people would be like, okay, here's 2 televisions, AEW, WWE. The WWE would not be turned on until maybe the next day.
I forgot they even had a show. Like I forgot they had a pay-per-view this weekend.
And your winner of this year's 2026 Tabby Award for Event of the Year goes to AEW's All In gets the whopper of a Tabby Award. Congratulations to you guys. Up and down, the show was, like you said, every match belt on top of each other. I believe it was a well-deserved win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any other PLE miss? I know you said that every PLE in AEW was pretty solid last year. Any other PLEs back there that missed the cut?
I mean, the first AAA World Collide show, I definitely give a lot of props to. That was better than what people thought it was going to be.
I
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah,
That was a very good show.
yeah. That one should have definitely made the cut. But other than that, yeah. Listen, AEW is holding strong, guys. It was funny because when the nominations were fully going through, you were like, it looks like the followers are very WWE heavy. It's like they pretty much have a strong love for the dub, but right now AEW is holding strong with their wins here, so no surprises here. Next up, for female wrestler of the year, nominees are Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Willow Nightingale, and Stephanie McCool. There was a lot of women in here that could have been easily in the nominations as well. Don't you agree, Ariana?
Yeah, like Chris Statlander, considering she won her first title last year. Mercedes again, because she just kept rocking and rolling throughout the last couple of years. With WWE, I think the three that are there, that was they got that right. No one else has really, Naomi could have been there, but for her, thankfully, she starting her family, so she had to cut everything short.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Jimmy. Maybe had had she been able to continue wrestling and keep the title defense, then I think she would have definitely been up there instead of maybe Rio.
Right.
I think the Mercedes effect. What happened there was the fact that, especially with the nominees, the nominations for her was that people just don't like her. I think that's what it pretty much was when we put the votes up there. Like, it just
we can't deny like she's
definitely not
consistent. Yeah. She's on a very well deserved break right now.
Yeah. She's like the world tour needed to stop one way or the other.
Yeah, when you can only recognize maybe two belts and the others are random indie belts, you're like, okay, I don't know what we're doing here.
They created belts from 2K series and shit. Like you just like whatever.
Yeah, maybe the gimmick of belt collectors should just go away for a little bit. I think everybody that gets released shouldn't be on a belt collecting spree. I think we just need to slow that down.
And yet she still has 15 belts, guys.
Yeah, she's everywhere else. She just, and she got her parade of man meat to carry the belts for her.
Ooh. Yeah, that was another.
You me invincible.
Yeah, that's another big win she got this year. I know Ariana's like, grrr.
Oh yeah, the Beast Mortos.
Yeah,
hey, Beast Mortos. When you see his account, you're like, oh, wait a minute now. You can't see his full face because he's still the little smiley face over the eyes, but I can see under all that. I see why Mercedes is so Beauty and the Beast over here with him.
And the winner of Female Wrestler of the Year goes to Io Sky. So, to me, I thought that this is one. This is one that was. I think it was clear for me because she got love all around the wrestling scene. I mean, there was not anyone that I believe that doesn't like her. Everybody just has love for her. She just captured everybody's heart.
Right. Yeah.
She had some. She was in some big matches this year.
Excellent matches all year.
Yeah. One of those rare instances where a wrestler could just do no wrong, and she just did basically what happened with her this year.
Right.
Yeah. And she got added to that women's world title match at Mania, and she busted her ass, and she performed excellently. Her match with Rhea's Evolution as well. And pretty much her character work, where there's no reason to hate her at all. She doesn't give you a reason to. I will say for the AEW women too, I thought it was also weird that maybe nobody voted for Tony either.
Yeah.
She went to the year with the title, had a blow off feud with Mariah. No love for Tony this year.
Yeah.
Maybe people got stale of it.
No, I don't mean how. every day she comes out is something different. Literally, like she's like, which Tony are we getting today?
Yeah, I felt the same way. I think maybe she what was edged out by the nominees here, but yeah, Tony was definitely a standout a prior year, but she is a former Tabby Award winner as well. So she didn't miss out this year. She already has one.
That's
So
very true.
That's true.
so congratulations to EO Sky and enjoy your Tabby when we send it to you. We're not sending her anything. We're not doing it. Finally, for Male Wrestler of the Year, the nominees are Cody Rhodes, John Cena, CM Punk, and Dominic Mysterio. This I was not happy with. I was not a fan of the finals that we got here because
Where were your AEW fans?
this is what I was saying. Like, where were the AEW fans at for this?
There was some strong guys in it. I mean, Hangman, Swerve, Moxley, Takeshita, like all these strong men that stepped up and have been on rotation in AEW, and this is what you come up with, guys.
I honestly would have said easily I would have bumped someone here and put Takeshita in there. Definitely. It's ridiculous. It is. This is one the most controversial nominees of the Tabbies possibly ever. I'm just gonna say.
Well, it's pretty much just AEW got shut out. Nobody showed their love for who made it to the top 8.
So disappointing. Come on, like
Kyle Fletcher, somebody. You could have got somebody in there.
Like I don't know. Like there's so like all 4 of them could have been replaced by any AEW wrestler if I'm going to be very honest.
I will say that Dominic did have a fucking hell of a year. I must say that I have to say honestly.
Yeah, I mean his work with winning the Intercontinental title on Mania and his stuff in AAA is you never thought you would see that.
Yeah, he's doing good. I mean, I don't know if it still qualifies him for Male Wrestler of the Year, but
I mean, I would say over Cena and Rhodes, maybe. The match quality too. If we include the whole package, I think
maybe Rhodes only because he really got stale this past year, in my opinion. But Cena, he was on his retirement tour. Whether it was not up to par, he was still like the main guy, right? So I don't know if I would have put Dominic over him, to be honest.
Did Dominic wrestle each one of these guys last year?
Cena twice.
He did Cena twice.
I don't know.
Rhodes the year before.
The Rhodes was the year before, right? And I think he did Punk last year as well.
Right. It was definitely like the house show when Punk came back. He was running with
Right. I mean, I don't know. This is like I said. This one here was just like really, but you gotta get.
I will add this stuff for Punk. At least he was there. Well, with Cena, we knew with this retirement tour, we now found that he was going to want to do more, but they did want him to be around more. But at least with Punk, he was more consistently there every week, aside from Cody. And Cody was filming a movie. I get it, but it's like,
right.
Punk was consistently there every week, busting his ass.
Considering like the previous year, he was like in and out.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But this one, AEW fans.
Yeah, there's a shame on you. Shame on you, AEW fans who didn't show up for this one. And your winner of the final Tabby Award of the evening goes to the man himself, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. Take a bow, sir. This is your final Tabby Award. Maybe this is your first one. I don't think you've ever got one before because not here.
All right.
Well, this was his last year. He got it on his last year.
Well, what is it that I always can't? I always mispronounce it. Posthumous? Is that what it is? That's what it's how you say it? Posthumous?
Yeah.
Posthumous. Since it's the ending of his career, he gets the award at the end. So, I guess out of the 4, this would be the one that gets it. I mean,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's
No, I mean,
like,
if we go by the year that they all had, I mean, yeah, Punk won his belt, cool, whatever. Dominic, double champion, cool, that's great. But I mean, this was his final year, his
Yeah.
final year, and he became champion multiple times. he had 2 different belts that year and had some of the dream matches that we wanted to see him have. So
Right.
yeah, this is definitely his year.
great
broke,
match.
broke the fictional
Yeah, but-
16 record.
Right.
Yeah, right. He had some pretty, some of these matches, he pulled out some stuff. Like he was like, I'm gonna give as much as I can this year. Match with
Yeah.
AJ, the match with the second match with Cody.
His match with Logan was better than what everybody thought it would be. His match with Dominic too.
Both of them, yeah. His match with Randy. I wish
Match with Randy.
I still wish that would have been later on in his tour, but
The AJ match, which was a nominee as well, was like just a tribute to all of their wrestling career and to both sides. So, and especially knowing now that AJ's gone as well, it's like wow, it's great foretelling. But yeah, so your male wrestler of the year, John Cena, everybody. Congratulations to all the Tabby Award winners, and congratulations to you for sticking through this mess we call the Tabby Awards. Thank you guys for being a part of it as well.
I will be taking over next year, and I will have a different system for this bullshit.
You're gonna take over next year?
I don't care what Jay says. This is how we're gonna do it next year. It's gonna be completely different.
Listen, if you could do that heavy lifting, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. I'll just do bad monologues. I'll just make sure I'm start doing that again.
Absolutely. Me and Ariana will take over the Tabbies, and you can just do your thing, sir.
I'll sit back. As a matter of fact, next year Ariana's going to be doing a dance sequence. She's going to be spirit fingers.
When the camera cooperates with her, she'll do it.
She'll be able to do it. But thank you guys for checking in. Make sure you guys check us out. Look, it's down there on TeePublic, the New York Wrestle Media. You now can search it and find it under New York Wrestle Media. I know that Mike has said before you had to go through Turnbuckle Tabloid, but I was able to change some of the tags for it because now you can find New York Wrestle Media there. Make sure you support us there. Get some merch from the crew here. Also, make sure you like and subscribe and be part of the vibe of all things connected to New York Wrestle Media and all things connected to the universe we know and love. Of course, like numbers are growing little by little on YouTube. So guys, keep supporting and keep subscribing there. The reels and stuff are actually helping get us on the map and also getting views here as well. Also, John Cena's retrospective part 3 is on podcasting outlets now. It's out. So if you guys couldn't get it on YouTube or watch it on YouTube, you can listen to it on all podcasting outlets. Check out the crew at History and Headlocks. And what's coming down the pike for History and Headlocks, people?
You're going back to the Attitude Era. Very interesting time in professional wrestling when it probably was the hottest it ever has been since the Golden Era. We're going to talk about that, or the ins and outs of all the fun stuff, all the bullshit around that time in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then afterwards is our big brand warfare episode where me and Ariana will be drafting from. I will be drafting for WWE, and she will be drafted for AEW.
Yeah,
so stay tuned to that. So subscribe for all the fun stuff and more.
I'm going to be excited to be a part of that as well. I need to be a part of that episode. I have some great ideas for that as well. And also, new episodes of Are We Talking Sports coming out as well this week, and going to be delving into the new release of WWE 2K26. Going to be doing press A with Santi for that. We're going to be looking into that for a review for the upcoming game as well, and much, much more. Guys, thanks again for checking in with us here at New York Wrestle Media. And as always, check you guys in a sec. In a sec.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Sit, turn type, sit.
Good boy. Ruff.